Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is gonna be all about Mi 11 Ultra and its MIUI 12.5.2 update. Many people have been commenting on my video that MIUI is really not good, they have ads and it's just not a good UI. So this video is for all the people who are confused on Xiaomi products. So let's get straight into the video, and if you are new on my channel, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be really smooth, just like MIUI 12.5. This is your MIUI 12.5.2. So you can see we have about phone, from where you can see your MIUI version, your storage, your name, your Android security update patch, all of your specs. You can just go inside and look at your specs of your phone. You can see if I move my phone from left to right, the storage fluid moving inside, which is really cool for a phone to have. It really gives us that how deep Xiaomi went into customizing their UI. Let's go into storage and see what we have got. We've got a cylinder that shows all the things that are occupying our storage area. There's other apps and data, images, audio, video, APKs, documents, and system memory that you cannot touch. So 14 GB storage is gone out of 256 GB storage. And then you can clear from right here. If you want to clear some cache files or obsolete files, packages, residuals, and other things, you can just quickly clean up some memory. You're gonna gain some speed and some storage really fast. You can do a deep clean. You can directly back up to a mobile device. You can go to a computer, connect a USB, and you can just start copying all your files from this phone to a PC like this. It's really nice to have this feature on here. You can go to Xiaomi Cloud and you can basically sync up all your data on your Xiaomi servers. So let's move ahead to System App Updater over here. I don't really recommend using this. You can use it for updating the basic MI apps. Now let's move on to always on display and lock screen. First option being always on display. You can turn it on or off. There's times when you want it to turn on, you can schedule it and even set the time you want it to be on for. Like I have it on for 10 seconds when I tap. Choose what kind of always on display you want. There's so many options. You can even have a custom image from a gallery. You can have raise to wake. So if you turn it on, if you raise it like this, it's gonna turn on. You can just go inside the phone and do your stuff. Now you can have double tap to wake or turn off screen. If you turn it on, if you double tap, it's gonna turn on and you can just get in your phone really easily. You can have smart cover mode. If you have a cover that, the covers which are like this, when you flip, they just turn off the screen. Let's get to display charging animation after device is unlocked. The animation this phone gives you when you plug in your phone into the wall. So when I plug it in, you're gonna see a really great animation. There you go. It's gonna say, am I turbocharging? It's showing us the real time charging speed of this 55-watt charger that comes in the box. Let's head straight to display settings. There are a lot of display settings right in here. So you can schedule dark mode whenever you want to schedule it. So it's gonna turn on itself. If you schedule it, let's see, I want to make a custom time between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's going to turn on itself. Sunset to sunrise is normal. Light mode, the normal mode, your phone is going to come in. Then there's dark mode, which is going to turn everything to dark mode themes. There's then this option for more dark mode options. So you can go inside and turn off or turn on apps that really don't support dark mode yet. Twitter, Snapchat, Discord, and some apps here and there don't really work well with dark mode. Then there's anti-flicker mode, reading mode, color scheme, where you can go inside and select. It's gonna be on auto recommended. You can go to original colors, saturated, and even advanced, from where you can go to P3 display. I really like P3 display. Then there's sRGB, original, enhanced. Really don't like enhanced colors. I like P3, good balance between every other colors. So I'm gonna set it to P3. Go to display So in here you have full HD plus, and then you have WQHD plus, which is 1440p, and then there's 1080p, which saves battery. But I really like 2K display on this phone. I'm gonna put it on 2K display. Then you can turn on this save battery with 2K plus. So whenever your phone goes like below 10 or 15% of battery, it's gonna just switch over to a full HD plus display, so it's gonna save battery for your phone. It's really good to have that feature on here, right? So you can go to a refresh rate, you can set it to 120 Hz or 60 Hz. I wish they had options like 90 Hz maybe, so people could easily switch between 60, 90 and 120. I mean, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's really smooth if you are familiar with a 120 Hz display on your PCs and every other thing you own related to gaming. If you ever get a chance to experience a higher refresh rate screens, you should really do, because it really changes your way of thinking about displays. You will never be able to come down to 60 Hz ever. That's a guarantee. Now let's go to AI image engine. So this is an area where there are so many features baked into this phone that are really cool. Super resolution, there's gonna turn up the resolution of those videos, so it will definitely increase your power consumption. And then there's AI image enhancement. This feature slightly increases power consumption, and it only works from the gallery app. Photos you click are gonna look good only in your phone. That's it. So basically a useless feature. Let's move on to AI HDR enhancement. This is a good one. You really need to turn it on, because I've noticed that when you don't have it on, you really cannot get the screen to its maximum brightness. That is what I felt. So I don't know if that's true or not. Then there's MEMC. This is a really good feature. So the videos you watch on your phone are gonna look like they're running on a high frame rate. They're not capped at 24, 30 or 60 FPS. I'm gonna try to run those at 120 FPS and make it look all smooth and really nice. So just turn it on. It's gonna definitely increase your power consumption. Now let's go to font. It's gonna take you to the store. There's a lot of fonts that you can have on this phone. So I've downloaded a lot of fonts, but I haven't really changed those. See, these are some of my favorite fonts. I'm really on my basic font. One day I'm gonna try maybe this one someday. So when you apply this, you have to reboot your phone. So that's what we are not gonna do. We're just gonna keep it simple and old. Now let's get to sound and vibration. You can have your ringtone. You can even download these ringtones from the store. It's really cool and good to have. You can go to nature and play some nature sounds. A lot of ringtones that you can download on your phone just from this app. It's a really good thing to have in your phone, that you don't have to pirate anything in your country. So that's really good about MI. They're providing you a lot of things that people take so lightly about this UI. Your sound assistant, there's this wireless mic thing. If you have a microphone, it's gonna just disable all the microphone on your phone, and it's gonna use the microphone from that high quality microphone that you're gonna use. So this is a really good feature for people who want to use this phone as a vlogging device. And then there's this one setting that you need to try one time. The haptic feedback on this phone is really nice. So you can set your haptic feedback level to whatever you want. So it's gonna just use the vibration motors from here, and here. It's really gonna give you a better experience of the phone if you turn up the volume, turn down the volume. So in sound effects, you can see we have this Harman Kardon toned speakers. So what I found was the preset best for everything is not smart, it's voice. Just use voice as a preset. Don't use any other preset, because The speakers on this phone are, I don't know why, they're just not that loud. I had ROG Phone 5. That phone was way louder than this phone. So yeah, you have to just take that in mind, that having a name on your phone like Harman Kardon doesn't really mean that you're gonna have the loudest speakers in the market. It still is ROG Phone 5. It really cannot beat ROG Phone 5 in terms of speakers. Now let's go to notification control center. Now if you have a lock screen notification, you can set what kind of notifications can appear on your lock screen. So everything is basically turned on right now. I'm going to select them at a later time. Then there's floating notification. You know those notifications that come like right here when something is coming. So this is about those. Go down to app notification. If you want an app to just turn off notifications, you can just turn them off from here. Go back to notifications shade. Now if I want to have MIUI styled notification, I can have that, but I don't really need that. I want an Android style. Now there's notification effects. I don't know why this turned off. Whenever there's a notification on your phone, you can see these lights. It's gonna make it really easy for you to know that there's a notification on your phone. So you can definitely turn this on. Then you have control center style. This is a new version. You should also have this on new version. So what it does is when you swipe down from right, you want to get this app drawer, your basic app drawer. Now when you have notifications, you can go to your left side and swipe down. So this is the place that's gonna show all of your notifications. So that's really nice to have it right there, or you can use your older version. You can just swipe down from here and it's gonna show your basic stock Android style notification center. There's gonna be notifications just below this. So I really prefer this newer version. Now let's get on to home screen. So this is where you can customize your default launcher. There's gonna be a light mode. Now then there's home screen. If you want a classic app drawer, or you want the classic MIUI theme, here you can see the -1 screen. This is called the -1 screen. I'm just gonna keep it to Google Discover because I really like to check all the news. Now there's system navigation. If you want buttons, who the hell uses buttons now? So you can have gestures, gesture confirmation, hide full screen indicator. Then down here you can learn how to do these gestures. Now you can go to wallpaper. This setting is just gonna take you to the wallpaper area where you can have your wallpaper. You can have live wallpapers, super wallpapers. Now in super wallpapers you have these special wallpapers from XIAOMI, which really are something else. When I press this, it's gonna be like this. When I press it again, it's this. Unlock, and there's the animation. So it's a really cool thing to have. It's really futuristic, and it looks really cool on your phone. But remember, it's gonna drain your battery a hell lot of faster. I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, and having this on for the whole day, it's gonna turn your battery down to like 4 hours. So you need to keep that in mind when you're using always on display. Now let's get on to more settings like themes. Themes are, again, it's gonna take us to the customization center of this MIUI 12.5. You can download any theme if you want. I just really prefer the basic theme of this phone, MIUI 12.5. So I really want to stay away from that. Now let's get on to password and security. You can have screen lock, fingerprint, face unlock, and unlock with a Bluetooth device if you want that. The battery and performance area is really cool. It's gonna show you everything about your battery. So it even shows you things that you really don't want to see, like how much amount of mAh battery a certain thing is using. Like my screen 278.65 mAh has been used, so basically 27.67%, and 1 hour 49 minutes of screen. So it's an ultra phone, so you definitely need an ultra battery saver mode. So you can go in here and just turn it on. It's gonna definitely just destroy the performance of this phone, so I recommend not using this option. You can even go to this little fix 2 battery issues. So it's basically gonna give you some steps you can use to increase the battery life of your phone. If you turn on dark mode, see, if I turn on dark mode, I'm gonna get plus 1 hour 10 minutes of battery life. And if I turn off always on display, which I'm gonna do, it's gonna give me plus 14 minutes. You can set many more things and just easily just add more battery life to your phone. And there's some app battery saver, add 18 hours 13 minutes. You can turn on reverse wireless charging from here, or you can just swipe down and go to this option. This is the reverse wireless charging option. It basically searches for the thing you're gonna charge. So like that watch, it didn't charge. Now let's get down to the apps section. Get on to system settings. From here you can see, if I go to music area, this ad pops up. This is not an ad. This is because of the Hangama integrated in the music app of this device. You can go into all of these areas, system app areas, and just remove this show ads. Do you see this show ads? Show online recommendation, play online videos, sync, and everything else. This is the area you really need to go on into when you get your phone, and just completely disable ads. You can go to camera settings directly from here without entering the camera app, so that's really good. You can manage home screen. If you want these shortcuts to be shown on your home screen, you can just simply remove apps from your home screen. You can go to dual apps if you want to create a different account for it, like WhatsApp or Instagram, or you can go to app lock from here. You can have your apps locked, like your important apps. You can have them locked behind a password. Now let's get into additional settings. You have this one feature called clear speaker. So when you turn this on, it's gonna try to clear your speaker. So basically this is the sound. Ignore accidental touch on the edges. There's a problem with curved screens. You just don't have to do anything on here. Just put it to auto and dynamically adjust everything. If you want a big area, it's gonna disable this part of the display, and you're not gonna get accidental touches from here. See, so it's not gonna slide anymore. So if you want a smaller area like this, it's gonna now have a smaller area. So I recommend just keeping it to auto. From here you see this gesture shortcuts. You can go inside here. You have your usual shortcuts. As you can see, launch Google Assistant. So you can press and hold the power button for 0.5 seconds, or you can knuckle double tap. So what this means is like this, and it's gonna bring up the Google Assistant. There's this partial screenshot. So what you have to do with this, let me get my knuckle ready up. You see this? This is a partial screenshot. It's a little janky sometimes. You might miss or do it properly in one go. So basically it is just a custom area where you can take your screenshot and save it. You can edit it right from here, or you can start over. You can even share. So it's a really good feature, I think. You see this back tabs, you can go inside here, and double back tap just means if you double back tap on the back of the phone, just like this, it should turn on the torch. So as you can see, it's not working right now because I'm editing the settings. So you can set it to a screenshot, a torch, control center, notification shade, and many more. You can see all of those here. I'm gonna set double back tap to torch and triple back tap to launch camera. Now let's just test it out. We are out of the settings, and you have to be inside the phone. You cannot be on the lock screen or just do this from here and it's gonna turn on. No, it's not gonna do that. You have to unlock your phone and be on the home screen or somewhere in an app. You can be in an app. It's a hit or miss kind of a thing. You guys can see. So it worked this time. Let's try it one more time. It didn't work. Alright, it worked. So you can double tap back again to turn it off, or you can, it's like a slider kind of thing. let's try our camera app. I'm gonna tap. Alright, it worked. Now let's get on to rear display. Rear display is this. This is not a gimmick. When you want, you can just go inside here, have a little quote like this, or even have a signature, or you can have a subscribe button. By the way, if you didn't subscribe to the channel, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel, please. And then you can have a standard clock. You can even have images like I had of my mother, or you can have your own image. You can have some images that they have, which are these like animation. Now when you start charging your phone, all right, now when I start charging, it's gonna show this animation. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It's gonna show a little animation. So here you go. See, this is a small animation it shows on the back display. It looks really good, and you can really see how much your phone is charged just from behind. And of course, we know we can use that rear display as a viewfinder. So like if you want to click a photo, let's see, with a group, you can use it as a selfie. Hold on, let me have a good selfie. It's gonna start a timer, and then so if you have Spotify installed or any other music app, you can directly go to your Spotify app. Let's say if I want to play this song, so it started playing. Now I have it all turned off. Now you can see I can use the rear display to pause. Next, I can go to previous song. I can go to my next song. I can even pause it from right here. So a good functionality for this rear display. Now if someone is trying to call me, so I'm calling right now. All right, so it's not gonna show my mother's phone number, rather it's gonna show what I have. So I can just press on that and reject my call or even pick it up. So I'm gonna just reject it from right here. So these are some features you have for your rear display. Now if you launch a game, let's launch this Clash of Clans. So when you get into your village, now when you, I don't know if you can see, there's this little slider thing right here. When you slide from here, it's gonna slide down this game turbo thing. So basically you can stop all your notifications and record, boost, and take a screenshot. You know, if you're gaming and you're chatting with your best friend and you want to tell him a quick message, you can just, you know, slide down here and just go directly into the app. It's gonna pop up like this, like a multi-window setup. Then there's second space. Now there's heart rate, of course. You can have your fake heart rate registered here. It might not be for some people, but it is really close to stock Android, and in performance areas, at least for this phone, I think it's pretty much out there with the best phones in the market. Alright guys, in the end I'm gonna say that this phone is really fantastic. Don't have to worry about MIUI on this phone, because this phone is the best phone you can buy in the market right now. Before leaving this video, I want you to work harder in your life and train yourself to be the best version of yourself, because to become number one, you need to work hard. Peace, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.